Hey you. How'd it go with your friend? It was alright. I like the guy a lot, but he gets so intense about work, always leaves me stressed. It usually helps to have another friend in the mix. Oh, I wish I could have been there. No matter, how's the apartment? Oh my god, John, it's awesome. Everything's so calm and tidy up there. I wish that was my life. Andrew keeps on orderly home. I'm sort of baffled by it myself. Guess that's why I'm single and he's married, eh? Huh, no. I like you just fine. I like you too. Why are you so anxious about? Are you even trying to be his girlfriend? He's with you right now. You can't sabotage this brief time together. You must live in the moment. Wanna walk around? I'd love to take some photos. Sure, what do you like to photograph? Lately, I'm really into abandoned spaces. Beauty and decay and such. I'm not sure that what's like that in walking distance. Shouldn't go too far before the concert, I guess. Just show me whatever you like. Right, let's see. I have an idea. See, what's up there? Oh, it's an abandoned track. It kind of looks like a forest up there. Yeah, pretty cool. Is there a way up? I don't think so. I've never seen one. Too bad. I bet the view's real nice. Rosetta? Ah, what's all this? Bro? Oh, sorry, Mara. I was so absorbed in my work. It's a lot of canvases. Yeah, I'm playing it with some urgency. Rosetta, you remember John? You realized up until now you have not told anyone about your involvement with John. For the first time, you were self-conscious of how you look together. What will Rosetta think of you? Yeah, let's run a cookout, of course. I saw the new book on display at Ribbons. Congrats. Aw, man, thank you. Alright. Ro returns to her work with a sigh of exasperation. There's much more to do here, if you'll excuse me. Does this not count? Daniels. Mara has this long winter of drugs and sleeplessness brother to your brain. No, you will not be taking John into Daniel's apartment. No, he's not here. He was already in here while you were working. Alright. Good shop, though. Do you have a cell phone? There's no reason to use the phone booth. In here? I'm taking pictures and exploring buildings right now. Subway? I'm waiting to train for a good long while. Diner, pizza. Somewhere? Are you no revised pierogies or the wait? No movies playing. Doing this again. I have to find the one spot to actually go. Oh no. Their store is locked. No one at the pizza place. Weird O'Malley's. Beer's wine and beer. Didn't want to go in there, did you? Alright, nah. Hot dogs. Beer. You don't know where to access that overpass, do you? That big structure overhead with the overgrown plants? I'm afraid I've never been up there. But a photographer friend of mine has seen it, and he's not exactly slick with a grappling hook, so there must be an access point somewhere. Alright. There's much more to do here if you'll excuse me. Okay. Must be some way... Like... No! No, that's not what I want to open. Well enough to enter... I'm trying to examine... Loading train track... Not the books. That's why I'd love to see it. Too bad we can't get up to the overpass, but the view is real good up there. Do I get up there? I can see the ladder, the fire escape ladders, but my mouse isn't lighting up with anything. The heck? Am I just walking? Apparently. There's something around I can get? City. Tendencies in buildings. Fire escape staircase has a balcony. It fills with envy and improvised bliss. I might have to look this up. The heck? Okay, I looked it up. Or at least got a vague idea. I got a vague idea. What is it? Do these plants look familiar? Nope. Why? This is the overpass, right here. For real? You're right. Holy shit. Okay. Wow, okay, maybe not. These city windows can get pretty gunked. It smells pretty fresh. I bet they painted over the whole window not long ago. Think we can unstick it? Should we? We're gonna have this chance again. Right, let's get it open somehow. Kitty. What's under there, buddy? What's this, a razor? Maybe I can use this to open the window. At any rate, you'd better take it with you. You can't be aiding in Jammy's potential mutilation. Hey, Jammy. Jammy is staring at a spot on the floor and does not seem to notice, yeah. Razor on the window. I can't push it very far. Oh yeah, you might not want to try that. Need some more leverage, see? Something to hit it with. So, not my bare hands. For that, for your sake? Yeah, alright. How do we pry it? We need something sharp to break the paint apart cleanly. We also need something to hit it with, or we're not jamming our fingers in there. There's something back outside? Maybe... What Rose using? Say, you? No... Okay, well, I may have looked, but I didn't look at the full solution. I don't think she would want that. I want what she's using! Oh wait, they're right here. Hey Rosetta, are you using this mallet? No, not right now. I'll be priming these canvases for a while, trying to get into a rhythm here. Can I borrow the mallet then? Bro? Oh, sorry, Mara. Really intense day. My head's somewhere else. That's okay. I won't be needing the mallet again today. You can borrow it. Thanks. Rosetta sighs despairingly and returns to her work. It's still the same thing. Hey, is everything alright? Huh? You seem distressed. Oh, yeah. Me and Gray broke up. Oh, yeah, last week. For a moment, you're in shock. Not Rosetta and Gray. They seem so airtight to you. I can't believe it. And it's very disruptive. We spent every day together, and now, nothing. Ro, I'm sorry. Well, it was inevitable. Why's that? Rosetta's tone goes from tearful to pragmatic at blinding speed. Our lives are just too divergent. Gray's in engineering, and I'm in the art world. That's actually what drew me to him at first. He's the only person I've met who's not an artist. He wasn't supportive. Oh no, he was, as much as he could be. But he doesn't like crowds, and the whole business end just mystifies him. So really, it's for the best. Did you love him? Of course, I'll always love him. You broke up because you have different jobs. Huh, you make it sound so cold, Mara. Sure, it didn't matter much in the beginning, but I could see the writing on the wall. Gray is comfortable where he is, and my life is changing all the time. I just can't see us lasting forever. Knowing that, we probably stayed together too long. What triggered the breakup? Well, Gray's got a new place across the river, so it seemed like a good time to reevaluate. Gray moved out? Everyone did. The landlord wanted to renovate. The apartment is gone? Well, not gone per se. We're just not in it anymore. Where did Daniel go? The dorms. Oh my god. Been like every day at the place. I know! That's city life, eh? The endless ebb and flow of people and structures. That's kind of my theme at the moment. Speaking of which, I better not lose momentum. Right. I'm gonna finish this. And good luck with the mallet. Okay, later, Ro. I see. Things we don't know anymore, I guess. Let's go back to the apartment then. The one's, not empty. Alright. Open this sucker up. Alright, let's try this. Crap, I lost the razor. Dang. Maybe you've worn it down enough? Yo. Heck yeah! You'll leave the mallet in here. You can get it back to Rosetta later. Well, time's a-wasting. Let's go out. Oh. Okay, yeah, this is something. Whoa. Oh no! Can you believe this? Where do you think it goes? I don't know. Do you think it's safe to walk up here? Huh. What? You're supposed to hear John being so risk-averse. Everything you've learned about him suggests he's up for an adventure. Nothing, just that we've already come this far. We should just go see. You're right. Let's see. Up here? Well, this is the life. Wait. Save. Up here? It seems like John is done exploring this part of the track, so you should wait for him. Guess sit on the couch then? Hey, that's not bad. Right? I'll take it. When do we move in? Huh. The air here carries a memory. It is the air of things untouched by time. More so than anything you've seen since leaving Perfect Ties, this place feels like home. You bring no weight with you. Nothing to do but wander, collect, regard. Your precious island has never left you. It exists wherever the earth stands still. You wonder if John feels it too. How do I look? Good. In the photo, I mean. Good. That's why I took it. Realize that with this question, you've influenced how John sees you. The moment he sought to preserve in his camera card is gone. This moment, John is completely absorbed in his surroundings. He decided to let him be with his thoughts. Up to the next area. Whoa. At first, your eyes follow John. You are compelled to ride the ripples of his fascination. In another instant, you realize that you are also a part of this. You do not need to long for it from the outside. You never could have dreamt of such riches. There is so much more you want, yet it's already so much. If you never had another day, they knew. You are not a separate piece from the natural world. The spark animating your brain is primordial as thunder. You are the latest in a rare and marvelous dance of atoms. The sky beckons without judgment. It wishes to hear what's on your mind. Home. As a child, you couldn't wait to break free from home, but now it seems you are searching for it again. Is home nothing more than a place from the past? Sky is so constant, yet so endlessly surprising. Each day you look upon it with fresh eyes. Surely there is a home within you, waiting to be known. What else is there in the clouds? Beauty. It's possible that time does not expand endlessly, but is rather contained within the bounds of matter. If this is the case, our world and our existence within it is preserved in a sphere, a snow globe of sorts, shimmering for eternity. Although our minds perceive time as linear, it's possible we are living every moment at once and always will. Do we not owe it to ourselves then to slot in the finest bits of life wherever they can be found? In this way, can beauty not be everlasting? I was thinking it was going to be longer. It was another hydration moment. John. You okay, Mara? Yeah. Sorry if I'm not talking much. There's a lot to look at. Yeah, I could get lost here if I don't think about it. But any time you want to head back, I'll go with you. Do you want to go back now? Yeah. I'm getting cold. Alright, I'll go back too. I think we should fuck now. You're awfully bold. This is what you've been learning at the art school. I'm mostly self-taught. Huh. So you know what you want then. Mm-hmm. You know how to ask me. Yeah. That's no problem. I can do it. Cool. But is that really enough? I mean, that sounds pretty good. Is that what you've been getting from other guys? Usually isn't good. Well, usually isn't that good. Like, they can't seem to understand what I'm looking for. If they even care at all. And that's too bad. You really should expect more. You deserve it. Okay, I'll try to. You've got a lot of words in that head. Yeah. I haven't always been good at using them, but how else are people gonna know me? I want you to know me. You wouldn't have to speak any of those words if I just knew them. How could you know what I want if I don't tell you? That's a good question. How could I know? That would be some kind of magic, wouldn't it? To have the process interrupted. To be degraded by your own thoughts. Before you've even had them? Relax, girl. Okay, I'm relaxed. You're perfect, you know. If this is what you want, you should just say so. Shh. I've got it. Find yourself disoriented by the cool mattress and well-worn blankets. But the sight of John brings you back to Earth. You could be any place at all and you'd feel at home. The aftershock comes beneath your skin. This is heaven. You have not been this comfortable even in your own bed in some time. Well, what time is it? Not that late. We can still make it to the show if you want. If I want? Of course I do. Geez, John, the concert was your whole reason for meeting today. Though admittedly, many things have conspired to bury it. Well, you know, we've been running around and all. Thought you might be tired. I'm wide awake. Oh god, in your half-sleep days, you thought you'd missed it. You thought this day was over. The whole night is waiting. Save. Ready for the show? Yeah. It's a little ways from here in the financial district. How about I get us a cab? Not slow and expensive. Let's ride the subway. I don't have much experience with that. It's cool. I know how to get there. Great. Lead the way. Alright. Subway! Even as you navigate the freezing subway platforms with John, your body glows warm. John is silent for much of the ride. For minutes at a time, you become lost in the details of his clothing, the contours of his neck, the flashing and dropping of his eyes. When you meet his gaze, he lights up, almost bashfully, before returning to his thoughts. You don't need anything more than this. Small peace with another in a turbulent world. You follow the distant glimmer into the sunlight. You were brought back to life by its power. There is no need to fight anymore. What you feel is the truth. My god. You've only heard of tell of places like this in the city. You can't even see the end of the room. This apartment takes up the whole floor. Ridiculous, huh? Do you recognize anyone here? A few, yeah. John knows anyone here. He doesn't seem enthralled by their presence. He looks almost uncomfortably shifty as you. I see the bar over there. Want anything? Oh, sure. Whatever looks good. I kind of miss when Junco was just a straight bar band. They went all art rock. Really, the art rock is my favorite part. Their early music is boring. I mean, you really need both, right? What would they be subverting otherwise? I prefer if they stuck to the basics. Can you really do that without betraying yourself? You have to go where it feels right. Even if it alienates your audience. I don't know, sometimes you just do what you gotta do and let people catch up. But if what you gotta do is bad, only one way to find out. Junco's lyrics were never political. Now all of a sudden they're playing anti-war rallies? So what? They shouldn't protest the war? At least they're not making top 40 hits about shooting terrorists from their pickup trucks. Sure, at least they're not doing the thing you said. Holy shit, we were so high, I couldn't even find the door. A trip report, huh? What were you on? Who wants to know? Oh, I'm a writer, I've written some stuff. I've had experiences too, like professional ones, cool ones as well. I'm supposed to be here. Do you know John Klein? That's who I came with. No. Alright. Here you go. This is literally all they've got. Some kind of seltzer-like wine? Champagne. Cheers. Any luck? This'll make me braver. Don't say that, Mara. You shouldn't lean on booze to get through life. But you can't follow my lead. I'm a real bad example. Okay, well, I'm not just following you. I can make my own decisions. John? I'm not just following you. Yeah, no, of course not. Sorry, Mara, just thinking about a lot of things. Anything I can do? No, you're real nice, though. John's affection is stunted. You wonder if he's embarrassed to be here with you. And again, maybe what you have is not meant to be toasted and sipped. There's power in holding on to it, and just knowing. As your frustration deepens, you find more capacity to hold it. I think the band will be going on soon. To your surprise, you've briefly forgotten about the band. Nice, I wonder what they'll play. It's a small crowd, so maybe we'll get lucky and hear some old stuff. Man, I hope so. Hey, thanks for coming here with me. Of course, this is a dream come true. Okay, good. I'm glad. Perhaps gives as you were hit with instant recognition. You know this man. To your surprise, it takes you a long time to remember his name. What was it? Simon was in love with him. Simon lived in his house. Simon cursed his name. Mitch. Holy shit, is that? Yeah, it is. You know Mitch? Huh. No, I don't know Mitchell. Love it. We're in two different galaxies as authors. Crazy he's even here, slumming it with a riffraff. What do you mean? This is a nice party. John seems briefly exasperated by what you said, as if he's tired of having to explain. He's a top-selling writer in the country. He's been hanging out onto 5 slots of the bestseller list for months. So? What do you mean, so? I don't pay attention to those bestseller lists. I probably shouldn't either. Shouldn't. A book's quality has nothing to do with its popularity. Besides, your books are popular too, right? John doesn't reply. He's turning something around uneasily in his mind. He's really not that special. He's lazy and has bad breath. He's kind of a cheapskate. Single-ply toilet paper all the way. What are you talking about? Want to meet him? No! It's not a big deal, John. Come on. I told you I don't know him. Well, I do. I can introduce you. What? Come on. You're a crazy girl. Mara, no. Hey, Mitch. Yes? Remember me? No. Mara from Perfect Tides? I'm afraid not. I'm sure it was lovely. I was Simon's friend. Oh, yes. I remember now. It's fine. I'm not gonna dredge all of that up. Well, it's good. I'd like to think everyone has moved on. I doubt that. Simon really holds a grudge. Like he never forgave me for putting a gross grape back into his fruit bowl. No, just one gross grape. Dating you was probably like a whole bowl of them. No offense. None taken. Well, here you are, all grown up. Have you left the island then? Yeah, my family sold our home. Ah, everyone has to leave eventually, I suppose. They do. It's too valuable. People will always want a piece of the waterfront. I see. You still have that house? Do you still have that big house on the beach? Yes, but I haven't visited in a while. It's been under renovation. Oh? Much to do. Besides, your friend didn't exactly leave it to broom clean. Oh well, that's nice. A little sprucing up can't hurt. Did you finally fix the flush on that toilet? No, what's wrong with it? Mitch, do you know John Klein? Of course, he's a rising star. Aw, man, you don't have to say that. I mean it. I was sent a copy of your book by the publisher. Congratulations, you're a widely one, my friend. John smiles almost pained. He seems to be searching frantically for words. Means a lot to me, Mitch. I read Feral Agitation back when I was working in waste management, and oh, that's a deep cut, John. Huh. My god, that was so long ago. Springtree printed that one. I know, before they got absorbed and shut down. Yeah, such a shame. They had a passion for books, but they were no good at selling them. I gave it 3 years for that book. Maybe a dozen people have read it. Doesn't one, turns out? Yeah, it really hit me. Growing up with nothing and all that stuff with your parents. That's really a lot of work. That's really a lot of what I'm trying to bring out of my own work. What feels truthful. Well, it's a pleasure finally meeting you, John. I'm sure I'll see you around. And good to see you again, Mara Whitefish, and you better remember that name, Mitch. Oh. She's not one of these trend-sniffing academics. She's the real deal. Are you now? That's right, I've got the goods. Well, you seem confident. That's how you've got to be in this world. Ain't that the truth? Is your work in print? No. You talk a big game for a little girl. I got into this party, didn't I? Watch out for her, John. She'll take you for all you've got. Well, I better get back. Yeah, of course. Nice talking with you. Shit, my heart's racing. You can't just drag me into a conversation with a famous person, Mara. I believe I just did. You'll pay dearly for that. Oh, really? Right. Show some restraint. Save it for later. So you're a fan of Mitch? A long time ago, I don't know. Really blew my mind in his heyday. Kinda think his writing sucks now. Good thing you didn't tell him that. Think I actually might have. Oops. Hey everyone, the band's about to play. Everyone could kindly take a seat. We'll get started in a moment. Well, if anyone knows what kind of substance got spilled on the white rug, can you please let us know? I'm not trying to make accusations and no one's mad. We just need to know what that stuff actually is so it can be properly cleaned. This is the reason we provide clear drinks. The rug is hand-woven silk and its fibers are really sensitive. We all want to have fun here, so please let us know if you know anything. Again, we won't be mad. And everyone please enjoy Junco. You realize, dumbstruck, that members of the band were among those in the party. The intimacy of the moment floors you. That was Otto. I was taking a drink. You find your thoughts swiveling backward to the events of the day. Your legs and feet are aching from hours spent wandering in the cold. How you long to be here. You imagine this moment in so many different ways. But just as it begins, the event that set this entire day in motion, you want only to steal into bed with John. You signal your impatience. He understands. It's overwhelming to be here. You are touching something so rare and so fine. If you squint, you can see the germs of John's cynicism. This place is also strange, willfully distinct from daily life. But as the band plays, eyes soften, hearts seize, pretension gives way to wonder. We're all in search of something human before it's too late. Isn't it enough to be human and disappear? You would give it all up, wouldn't you? For the caress of tender hands, the lullaby of a beating heart? Your ambitions are so frail by comparison. Damn it, you set out to do so much. You once wanted to be remembered, to write words that would transcend this brittle form. You knew you couldn't glimpse eternity by mortal deeds alone. The fact is, you've shrugged at every opportunity for greatness. You had other things in mind. This year could have been some kind of turning point. My God, you're such a fool. You merely fell in love again. Oh, this song.